Well, howdy from Arkansas. Spent a couple nights up here in the forest in Arkansas and got a little bit of everything. Got some big thunder, bright lightning, warm temperatures. Now it's cold. And now let's go take a look at a little bit more natural beauty of Arkansas before the trees start getting green. This is a place called Mulberry River area. Mulberry River is right down that way. You can't see it, a little bit too high. But we're also going to go to something else called the Buffalo River, which was actually, I believe, the first river in the United States that was designated a national river to protect it. So let's go see what that's all about. All right, let's go. Oh, gotta close the door. Well, guess what? This is not the Buffalo River. No, it's not. Change of plans. I went by the Buffalo River and I decided I better come over here because I wanted to see this. And what is this, you might ask? Well, this is none other than the Love, Sweat, and Tears of Wayne and his Rouland Junction Toy Train Museum. And I'm going to let Wayne just kind of give us a little description of what we're seeing here.
Yes, sir. We have a collection of over 90 years of collecting toy trains. Primarily what I try to do here is show children just anything that I possibly can to give them ideas to use something for what it really isn't and make something else out of it. There's an endless list of things that children can do to entertain themselves, to teach themselves, and to gain a lot more knowledge and know-how than playing a game with their fingers on a little computer. The hands-on relationship with a child empowers them. It gives them a strength inside and a good feeling in their head that they are ready to accomplish things and that they can accomplish things without necessarily having help from an adult. Endless what the child can do. His imagination is what takes him there. As he plays, his imagination grows even more. And as his imagination grows, so does his learning. As he learns more, he wants to do more. As he does more, he learns even more. It's a perfect package for any child, any family. It's a good family hobby because everything you do with a toy train set mimics real life. Whether you're building something, wiring, painting, designing, engineering, it's real life.
Now, when I first came in, you showed me a couple of samples of something very simple that kids could do. You want to show me that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You are specifically talking about...
Like here, I mean, just show me this.
Sure. This, again, is the heartbeat of the whole museum. These are trains that were made by my dad when he was 8 years old, 9 years old, and 10 years old. It shows how a child can improve and learn on his own. These are made of metal, and granted, most kids don't work with metal.
Right.
But it is a possibility.
Okay.
They only don't work with metal because they have never been taught how to.
Uh-huh.
But if they can work with cardboard, they can work with metal.
Right.
This first car at 8 years old, made of metal that he scrounged up behind factories.
Okay.
The floor is made of a cheese box, and the door is painted.
Yep.
The wheels and couplers are long gone. But at 9 years old, the improvement in the car is incredible.
Right.
Plus a sliding door using umbrella stays as the door channels.
Okay.
A roller skate wheel was screwed up underneath to help hold the car to the track.
Okay.
He did not make wheels, couplers, or motors, but he did make all the metal parts, shape them, bend them, solder them together flawlessly, like I've never seen a child do before.
Right.
I suspect he watched a tinsmith to learn how to solder.
Okay.
His father drove a horse-drawn bread wagon, so I don't think his father taught him how to do this.
Now, you said that kids today, not having worked with metal, perhaps they can make stuff out of stuff that they know. So is this kind of one of the examples right over here?
This is one of the examples. This is a very easy way for a child to get started. Any scrap cardboard he's got, he can do anything with. Obviously, this is a notebook cover, a toilet paper core. The smokestack is the handle to a disposable paintbrush. Whatever you can use. You don't even have to buy wheels. You could use a tree branch. You don't have to buy doweling. You don't have to have wheels that roll. A perfect way for a child to start. If a child built this as his basic first train, the next one he could add a cow catcher, a bell, a whistle, side rods, windows, a load in the coal car, a load in the gondola, a load for the flat car. He could add a roof and doors for the box car, and even a dome for the tank car. So it's endless, and every one you do gets better and better. So, I know that myself because I made a few things.
So you made some of these things here. These are when
I made everything in this cabinet. The water tower I made when I was 10.
All right.
Coffee can, bathroom faucet, strawberry basket I broke into a ladder, cereal box cardboard for the cross pieces, and used carpet tacks. At 12 years old, I made the green baggage car. A little difficult to see. That is made of discarded air conditioning duct. As is the box car I made at 14 years old. The blue locomotive I made at 16 years old. The multicolor one, 17 years old. And the red one at 18. The challenge with the red one was all the curves.
Yeah.
And you can tell by the model in the back of it, I pretty much nailed it.
So your place has been here for how long?
We've been open for 10 years now. This will be our 11th year coming up.
Okay. And tell me the story of how it is this and you ended up here.
All right. Well, I met my wife in New Jersey. We didn't marry until we got to Wisconsin. We knew it was going to be cold for the winter. We didn't want to stay there. So we had a friend in Oregon. We had a friend in Arkansas. We flipped the coin. The coin said Arkansas. So we came to Arkansas. Heber Springs is where the truck broke down. So that's where we stayed. And of course, as time went by and trains came to me, we decided to build a museum, share them with people, because it's of no value unless you share it.
Right. And
the trains are of no value unless you play with them and learn from them. That is the true value of a toy train.
And I want to say, too, that in going through all this, these trains aren't just sitting here, and all this stuff is not just sitting here. It all works. And the lights work, the tracks work, the trains work, they all go around. And there's just so much here that you can't even begin to describe it all, even in a video. And so, if you, I shouldn't even say, when you come to Heber Springs, Arkansas, make sure to come and see Wayne. And his place here is the Ruland Junction Toy Train Museum. And it's just, how far is it from Little Rock?
65 miles north of Little Rock.
You come to Little Rock, come here. It's just an hour drive, and you make it. So anyway, thank you very much, Wayne. And it's a pretty neat place. And also, if you know kids that want to learn something like this, have them contact Wayne. And how can they find you? You got a website, right?
There is a website that was designed by a 10-year-old autistic boy.
Okay. What's the website?
RulandJunction.com.
RulandJunction.com. You can find more. send the kids there, have them contact Wayne, and he'll get them going.
We appreciate it. Hope you have fun.
Thanks a lot.
Thank
Well,
you.
that was something, wasn't it? Yeah, just happened across that, and he's got a good philosophy there, and so Wayne, good luck on getting more kids through there, and maybe you got the next project engineer on a railroad coming through your place there. Now, in the meantime, I am going to just go maybe another couple hours or so. As you can probably tell, it's the next day. Or maybe you can't. But anyway, it's the next day. I camped over here at this Greer Lake, or Greer, whatever you call it, Greer Dam. And a nice night. It was peaceful. I was going to go and drive over to a roadside rest area because there were no dispersed or free camp spots around here. And by the time I calculated it, I calculated it would cost me about $9 to get to where I needed to go to a roadside rest area to camp for free. So I found this spot here. It's a Corps of Engineers lake, and the fee was $18, but with the discount with the America the Beautiful card, it's half price. So I got it for $9. So there I would have paid $9 for gas, or $9 for here, and as you might be able to tell, I got a shower, so now I'm all pretty. So not only that, so $9 for gas, $9 for the campsite, so that breaks even. And then I'm pretty much due for a shower, right? So I was starting to look ahead for a community center for a shower. And those are usually somewhere around $5. So actually I'm $5 ahead by coming here. But now I'm going to go to a, I think, wildlife management area. I'm going to see if it's flooded first because there's a flood warning. And then camp there for tonight. And then tomorrow we got one more thing to see in Arkansas. If it's not flooded. The initial east, west, and north-south corner of the boundary marking